Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I am Professor Abdul Khaliq, your English class teacher. I am going to present a bridge summarized version of the play titled Visit to a Small Planet by Gore Vidal. I would like to tell you briefly about the author Gore Vidal, a famous American playwright and novelist was born on October 3, 1925 in New York. He has written a number of famous plays and novels. Visit to a Small Planet first appeared on television in 1956 and opened in 1957 on Broadway to enthusiastic views. It is a beautiful combination of sheer entertainment and a thought provoking comment on American culture. The play shows that the people of the 20th century are still at the beginning of their civilization as compared with those of the planets of other solar system. The man of the future will be free from hatred and violence, and he will feel a sense of pride in the service of humanity. Kraton is an alien who comes in a spaceship and lands in the rose garden of Mrs. Spalding. Mr. Spalding is a TV broadcaster. He does not believe in the presence of any alien race. Mrs. Spalding and their daughter Ellen are indifferent to his views. John Randolph is Ellen's fiancé. He is portrayed very down to earth and audacious. When Kraton lands, Mr. Spalding does not believe that he has come from another galaxy. Later on, Mr. Spalding tries to be the first one to break the news to the world. John enters in the room. He tells that a flying object has landed in their house. Spalding believes that it would be a meteor. They all come out to see the flying saucer. Mrs. Spalding gets worried about her garden. The door of the flying saucer opens and an alien comes out of it. John shakes hands with him. His name is Kraton. He is in his 40s. He is a pleasant looking and dressed in the fashion of 1860. He tells them that he has come from another solar system. After some time, General Pars and aid come there with army troops. The army puts Spalding's house under martial law. General Pars is too much concerned about the security of his country. General Pars investigates Kraton. He tries to arrest Kraton. He is unable to draw any relevant information from the alien. Kraton raises an invisible wall around his flying saucer when they try to damage it. Kraton tells that the civilization of Earth in the initial stages, whereas the civilization of his planet is 2000 years more advanced than the Earth's. He has supernatural and extraordinary powers. He can hear and read the minds of the people. The people of his planet are immortal. Craton initially says that human beings are his subject of study and he has great knowledge about the planet Earth. But he announces at the end that he has come to take charge of the whole world. He makes powers and eat powerless and goes to sleep. Dear students, now we shall be discussing important questions and answers about this play, especially those questions given at the end of this play. How does Craton prove his extraordinary powers? Write five sentences. Craton is an alien from a distant planet in another solar system. He has unusual powers and thorough knowledge about the Earth. He knows how to read the minds and thoughts of the people. He can build an invisible shield around his spaceship by sitting in his room. He can make the people still by gazing at them. He makes a tall claim that he can rule the entire world single handedly. He knows all languages. He forces general powers and aid to stop a foot away from him. What is purpose of the visit of Craton? Answer. Craton loves to study the human beings on earth and the civilization. The purpose of his visit to take the charge of the earth. Question number 3. How much advanced is the civilization of Craton than that of the earth? The civilization of Craton is 2000 years more advanced than the earthly civilization. They can travel across the world. They can watch the whole world through monitors and recreators. They have controlled their thoughts. Can the people of the earth compare with the people of Craton? Answer. The people of the earth can't compare with the people of Craton. The earthmen are in the initial stages of civilization. The people of Craton can travel in spaceships between the galaxies. They can watch activities on the earth through special monitors and recreators. How much damaging is violence in life? Write five sentences. Answer. Violence is extremely damaging for people on the earth. It destroys life and property. It creates hatred, enmity, and chaos. It results in bloodshed and destroys the normal fabric of life. It destroys peace, love, and brotherhood. It gives birth to terrorism, sectarianism, cruelty, and oppression. It creates political, religious, racial, and ethnic disputes. What type of life do you foresee in the year 5000? Answer. It would be a wonderful life. People would travel in the flying cars. Human beings will be able to conquer time. They might become immortal. We can see in the year 5000 a mechanized life. Life may be full of robots, computers, and artificial intelligence. Man will be free from hatred, violence, malice, prejudice, racism. He will be committed to serving his fellow beings. How impressive were the morals of Kraton? Answer. The morals of Kraton were very impressive. He was a friendly and pacifist fellow. Even when General Pars tried to harm him, he was not provoked. He was very kind to the young people in the house of Mr. Spelding. What is the role of General Pars in the play? Answer. General Pars is the powerful chief of the National Guard. He is a dutiful officer, loyal to his country. His job is to guard the security of his country. He tries to gather information about the purpose of Kraton to visit the earth. What is the theme of the study of Kraton? The theme of the study of Kraton is to know the periods of development on the earth. He learns that Earth is a small planet. It is divided into five continents. It has one moon and its civilization is at the initial stages. How does Kraton impress General Pars? He impresses General Pars in numerous ways. He tells General Pars that he can read the minds. He tells him that he is thinking about his promotion and about destroying his flying saucer. Kraton forces him to stop within a foot of him. He also raises an invisible wall around his spaceship.